So this is more of a paranormal slash storm camping video. So hopefully we get a bit of a break in the rain. Getting to the trees will probably be our best option. I'll tell you what I found online about it and what I've been told off people that I know. And he said a hand come down the sides on the outside of his tent. Yeah, they've jumped up because they don't believe in paranormal, so they thought somebody was messing around with them, so they've jumped up, come out the tent, nobody there. So if there's anybody here, somebody watching us, you want to come forward, come and speak to us, this is your time.
Inferno.
This has got a creepy vibe to it. I know I'm not losing my marbles. I can hear something in that little bit of woodland. So, welcome back to the channel. So tonight is something a little bit different than usual. So we are doing a bit of storm camping, and as you can see, it's absolutely lashing it down. We literally just pulled up, the sun was out, we pulled up and the heavens just opened, so we do have to go and try and find somewhere to put the tents out. I've got my tarp with me as well, so I'm going to put the tarp out. Then I'm going to put the tent underneath the tarp, and that'll give me a little bit extra room. But I'm so glad I've brought my own firewood and stuff with me. And this is where we're camping tonight, out here. So yeah, if this is something that you do enjoy, bit of wild camping, out in a storm, and consider leaving a like on the video. And if you are new around here, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. But with that, let's get up here. Let's go try to find somewhere to put the tents out. But before I even get out of this car, I am having some of my coffee real quick. Thought it was stopping them, but it's not. Beans at the back of the car trying to set up all this stuff. Well, right, I'm going to finish this coffee, then we're going to get up here, and hopefully we can find somewhere decent where we can put the tents up, put the tarps up, and I will tell you a little story that I know about where we are here tonight. I'm just looking at these clouds, and they are looking pretty dark, to be fair. I'm not too sure if it looks it on the camera, but that cloud is pretty dark. The rain is stopping, so hopefully we get a bit of a break in the rain, and my hat's not even straight, and we can get up here, find somewhere before the next downpour. My hood keeps falling right over my face, so I can't see a thing I'm doing. Right, bags on. We've got a little bit of a break in the rain. There's a little bit coming down, but I think that's just off the trees now. It's pretty much stopped raining. Right, so I've got my little bag of essentials. Because I knew it was going to be raining, I thought I'd bring my own firewood. Yeah. And yeah, it has now stopped raining for a little while. It is such an interesting place, and it's pretty local to where I grew up, so I've heard a lot of stories, paranormal stories, hauntings, all sorts on this place. So I said to Ming, you know what, you know where we are, you know this location. He's like, ah yeah. I went, shall we go and do an overnight camp? And it's going to be storming, So this is more of a paranormal slash storm camping video. And yes, I have got my waterproofs on. I have got my waterproofs on. Ming's not got no waterproofs on.
No,
Yep.
you know what? I don't care, mate.
He's saying that. He doesn't care until he's absolutely pee wet through, drenched to the bone, and he's feeling
Well,
3 kilo heavier.
I'll get back to the car and run the car and get it warm.
Yeah, Ming, you were local to this area as well, weren't you?
I was local to this, well, yeah, I was very local to this area. Although, having said that, I don't know a great deal of history on it.
No, like, once we get to somewhere where we can actually put the tents up
Yeah,
and we can camp out,
yeah.
I'll tell you what I found online about it and what I've been told off people that I know. Like I said, I live not too far from here and I've heard a lot of ghost stories on this place.
Yeah.
It's more of a storm camping video.
I would think so,
Yeah.
tonight, yeah. But,
It's going to be very wet. Oh, watch yourself come down here, Ming.
I will.
It is very, very slippery. I don't want to be falling all the way down here. But I'm just like, I'm hoping, I really am hoping, we can find somewhere where we can camp and not get disturbed. So we've got to go back up
What's the bridge? The bridge?
this way, back up the steps the other side. But yeah, I'd done a video on here about a year ago, and I was getting some weird stuff coming through on Spirit Talker. And ever since that video, I've always wanted to come back and do an overnight camp. And I'm finally here, finally doing it. You gotta be okay with this?
Yeah. We'll find out if I get to the top.
It's not too bad this side. That other side was very slippery.
Yeah. I'll get up there, mate.
Get it.
I will. Oh, you've got a phone.
And yeah, this is what we're working with tonight. So probably best option is try and get into one of these,
To walk down.
into the trees over there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been watching the forecast,
Yeah.
and earlier on it did have a bit of a thunderstorm. Absolutely lashed it down. And I'm hoping we have another thunderstorm later on.
Well, we had thunder and lightning, didn't we, earlier?
That's what I mean. We had a
Yeah.
lot of it before.
We did.
So I think the tree line, getting to the trees, will probably be our best option. We're on the trail. We're getting closer to where we want to be. And we've got no rain at the minute. I just checked the weather forecast. It did say it's going to be raining again in the next hour or so. Pretty remote where we are. Look at this. And the trees we want to be is right in the centre screen now. So yeah, let's keep moving forward. Alright, this is going to be interesting because that looks pretty slippery.
Slide or something, is it called?
Up and over we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch your footing because it is slippery.
Really slippery.
It is. I'm just hoping when we get up here, we have got somewhere where we can actually put the tents out. I bought my tarp and that, like I've already said, just on the off chance I have to use it for a bit of extra cover. But if I can get somewhere like in this tree line here, it might not be too bad. But that does look pretty promising, doesn't it? Honestly, it just feels so remote out here. And that's what we want really, to be fair. Good thing is, seems like we are literally the only people here as well. And just as I say that, I heard a dog. There's no doubt somebody walking the dog over that side. But we're going this way anyway, so we'll be alright. Right. I suppose best go check this out. Oh, looks like there's a cleared opening there. I'll have to get my torch out in a minute though. It's looking very dark. We'll go check and see if it's doable. Fingers crossed. Right, okay, I've checked. That is not doable. Not doable in the slightest. It's just like this, up and down. That's a bummer. So we're gonna have to go around the other side and hope to God there's flat land there. We'll find somewhere. We will find somewhere. But this is all part of the adventure. We just try to get it done before it goes dark and before it starts absolutely lashing it down. That's no good there, mate.
Right, okay.
So what we'll have to do now is carry on this way.
Why?
Because of how there's like a big mould like that
Right, okay.
inside.
Yeah.
And hopefully on the other side it's flat.
Right.
Just to get 2 tents in for the night.
Even if I've got a camp here, I am not going home.
Actually, that isn't a bad idea if we have
You know
to.
what?
We could do a camp here.
Yeah.
If push comes to shove, we've got one spot right out in the open.
Yeah. But
And if it thunders and lightnings, we'll get the full thing. We might even get hit by a bit of
we're
lightning.
in the tent.
So I'm going to leave Ming back there for a minute. Right, I'm going to go check this way. And I was just saying to me, I took my bag off. I was like, I need to try and find a torch. And on my bag, who has a torch strapped to the bag? So when I went into that dark spot, I could have actually showed you. I will show you in a minute how lumpy it is. It's quite bad. And we seem to be losing a lot of light very fast. I'm just trying to watch where I'm walking, because it is known as the clay pits as well. So there is a lot of little bits where it will just dip straight in and you'll be 2-3 foot in water. And I know I'm wearing waterproofs, but still I do not want to be absolutely pee wet through before I've even put the tent up. But it does look like we could possibly be putting the tent up in the dark. Oh, this looks spooky, doesn't it? It's just all hay. Hey! Yeah, it's not exactly flat for 2 tents. It looks like we're camping out in the open tonight, which is going to be fun because now I can't even use the tarp, so I know my tent should be waterproof because I've had it out in the rain before. Alright, let's get back to Ming and tell him the good news, shall we? It'll be dark soon. But look at this cloud coming over us. Plan B. Here.
Right, okay.
I can't see anybody coming through here. Not this time of night now. It's going to be raining soon anyway.
Oh, without a doubt.
So I cannot see anybody coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll deal with that when we come to it. But yeah, this is where we're putting the tents down. It seems pretty flat. I'm commandeering
You're commandeering what?
this piece of land as my own. So find your bleeding own. Right, time to get it out. Right, so what felt like for an eternity building this tent out here, it's because the floor is so uneven, and I was looking out for like there's bits of brambles sticking up, so I had to keep an eye out for brambles and stuff on the floor, because the last thing I want to do is puncture the bottom of it, especially if it's going to be raining half the night. But so far, all we had was that downpour before, so Ming's just got to build his tent, but it's looking pretty flat in there. So all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get all my stuff, get it in, build my bed, get my sleeping bag out, wait for Ming to get his tent up, then I think I'm going to have a quick cup of coffee, and then I'll jump into the little bit of history that I know on this place and what I've been told off others about it as well. Right, so this is what I was on about outside. So I've just come in the tent, and just here there's like a stump just there, so I need to be careful of that. I haven't got time to go rebuilding the tent now, so I'm just going to have to be mindful that's there. And it seems to be the only one, so that's good. And the good thing is I've not got like a blow up mattress. Mine actually lifts up off the floor, so mine's an aluminium base bed. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I'm going to get out these waterproofs for a bit. Take my hat off actually, because honestly, I am sweating after building this tent. I don't know why, it was so hard. I just think because it is on a bit of a slant in, I was looking out for stuff that could puncture the tent itself. Well, let's get everything in here. Let's get the bed built. Let's get out of these waterproofs first though. And now all I've got to do is put the legs on. Because we do not need that out here tonight. Alright, last leg. Bed's up. Now to get the sleeping bag and that out. And hopefully get the kettle on. So what I've done with the bed, I've left it pretty much in the middle. That way, can't catch that stump during the night. So it's underneath my bed. It is pitch black outside as well. Right, so I've got my sleeping bag out. I pulled my chair out, but I don't think I'm going to be using it. I can't use the tarp because there's nothing to tie it down to. But yeah, I've got my brewing tackle out. So I think it's time to get that kettle on. What do you reckon? Right, sleeping bag's out. Built my chair, so chair's built. Got my sleeping bag out, so I should be nice and cosy in here tonight. I brought a load of wood with me in that as well. Mate. But where we are, I do not think I'm going to be able to do a fire. But luckily enough, I have got this. So if it does get cold, I can light that. And Ming's having a nightmare, I think.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Go on, mate, what's up?
Right.
If you got something, Anna.
I'm glad you brought your kettle.
You forgot your kettle?
I've got my kettle.
He's got his kettle, I've got my kettle.
Yeah, look.
Oh, goodness, look at this. See,
Yeah.
my handle's broke.
Right.
Just a bit, but it still works.
Yeah.
It still works for the time being.
My spout has come off the front of it, which is what that actually connects on the whistle. So,
well, we'll be alright because I've got my kettle, so I think,
it'll still boil.
I do think it's time to get a coffee,
Yeah.
and then I'll tell you about some of the ghost stories and what actually happened out here back in 1988. And then we will get into a little bit of history that I know and the hauntings that have been told about this place, and one of the reasons why we're here camping tonight. Right, so got a coffee and let's talk about this area and what happened back in 1988.
Somebody got
unalived. Yeah.
In
right.
1988.
1988, yes. Right, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to refer to her as H. So H was unalived back in 1988 as she was walking through this area. As she was making her way home one evening in 1988. But she was unalived by, I don't want to say his name, so I'm just going to refer to him as I.
Okay.
Okay?
So H is female.
Yeah,
I
so
is
H
male.
is the female. So she got in the bus as normal.
Right, okay.
She got off the bus at the bottom of the lane.
Yeah.
And she used to cut through this way to go home. He borrowed a shovel from the pub, not too far from here, that's what it was.
Right.
And the shovel was found up here as well as a load of items.
Okay. That belonged to...
in H had went missing.
Right.
So that was back in 1988.
Okay.
And ever since then, and this is something I've recently just found out, there's a lot of sightings of paranormal on here.
Right.
Some locals say it's connected to H.
And I.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, this actually baffles me because I grew up around this area,
Yeah.
as you know, and I've never heard this story.
I'll show you it
Yeah,
very
I'm
soon.
not saying I'm not disbelieving
Yeah.
it. I'm just saying I've never heard it.
I don't want to show it too much because
Yeah.
according to
names,
this, yeah, it's got names.
Right. Okay.
So M, which is H's mum,
Right. Okay.
launched a fresh search for her on this area back in, according to this, 2022, and they rescanned,
ago.
and they rescanned the area. They couldn't find anything because there's a lot of ponds around there, isn't
Yeah,
there?
there is,
There's a lot of ponds.
There always has been, as far
Yeah.
as I know.
It's one of those areas that, well, you've seen it as we were walking in. There's mud hills everywhere, and there's always been the mud hills absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
What makes the police and a mum think that she's buried out here is because the shovel was found out here.
Up here.
A lot of her items were found scattered up the lane,
Okay.
which suggests that there was a scuffle on the lane and something happened on this land where I unalived H
Yeah.
here, pretty much here where we're
Anywhere
camping
where
here tonight.
We could be tonight. Yeah.
But going from there, there's been a lot of reports of paranormal activity.
Right. Okay.
I was talking to a couple of friends of mine who live not too far from here. They tried to camp out here one night
Right.
and they didn't last the full night.
Right. Okay.
They said they got to about midnight, just after midnight, and they could hear a female crying. They're not believers in paranormal, anything like that. They were just camping,
No, but
having a couple of drinks.
The thing is with that is that could actually be I.
It could be.
It could be. I'm not saying it is
could well
because
be.
I don't know. But if that was the case, then that would all tally in.
Yeah, it would. But they were camping. See where we were?
At the back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were camping over that side.
Right. Okay.
And he said they heard crying, a female crying, whimpering. So he's come out with his torch, come down here, looking. And just over this way, where there's
So
a big
behind
pond,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said they just seen this big, reddy, yellow, orangey ball going across, following the footpath all the way down.
Oh, right. So it wasn't actually static. It was.
No, it was
moving.
moving. He said it was moving. It wasn't car headlights. It wasn't somebody else here. And it got so far down. And he said I was stood watching it. And he went, and it just vanished.
Right.
He went, and once it vanished, he went, the atmosphere changed in the area. like something was here, something was watching.
Yeah.
They got to about, I want to say about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember everything that he told me.
Yeah.
And they were sat in the tent, and they were having a couple of beers, not many, they were only having a couple. Having a cigarette, chilling, having a laugh and a joke. And he said a hand come down the sides on the outside of his tent. Yeah. They've jumped up, because they don't believe in paranormal, so they thought somebody was messing around with them, so they've jumped up, come out the tent, nobody there. And that was just in that little bit of woodland right behind where our tents are.
Right behind here now, where you walked into before.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try and camp over there. But for some reason, they've just piled loads of hay, bales and stuff into it, which is a little bit strange, because they only camped out here about a year ago.
Yeah,
I suppose stuff can happen in a year.
But yeah, I mean, a lot can happen in a year. But there's a lot of this area that I don't know about.
Yeah.
The only things that I know about is obviously the 2 ponds over the other side of the road and this big one over this side.
Yep.
Now I've known that ever since I was little.
Yeah.
'Cause believe it or not, I used to go and fish it.
Yeah.
Years ago.
So I listened to his story and it got me intrigued, and it's like, I'm going to have to try and get out here, camp overnight.
Okay.
Now I've got talking to another friend of mine, Tom.
Right.
He's 50-50 on it, and he said he was up here and he was doing what you've just been saying, fishing at the lake.
Yeah.
So he was sat here, he was spending the night on his own, and he said he's seen something walking across the other side of the lake.
Okay.
He just put it down to, it was obviously somebody hiking, somebody walking the dog, whatever. But what got him is it come down, but they didn't follow the path that we're on. They come down like a verge, but like they were walking down a pathway.
Right.
And he said, I was just sat there watching. He went, and it was a woman. He went, and she just stood there at the other side of the lake, just looking at him.
Okay.
So he shouted over and asked her, "You okay?" No response.
Yeah.
He's looked down to pick his torch up, and as he's looked up, flashed the torch. Nobody's there. He said he did pack up and he hightailed it out of there.
Right.
Because again, he said the same as the other lad.
Yeah.
Is the atmosphere just changed?
Just changed all of a sudden.
It got very heavy, and it just felt like he was no longer alone out here.
Right.
So here's a few stories. Big ball of orb, big ball, which you can say is an orb.
Like the orange ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a woman who's seen at the other side of the lake, watching people, well, watching him. And the scariest one is the hand that come down.
Yeah, that came down
the outside of his tent.
Right. Well, a lot of that would actually tie in with what happened originally. Born and bred round here, to be honest.
So did you never ever hear?
Nobody.
But saying that, there was no internet, nothing like that, was there?
I mean, back in 1988, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have internet, we didn't have anything like that. We had newspapers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And at 23-year-old, I wasn't buying newspapers.
No, he was. At 23 years old, who was?
Yeah.
But that is the interesting part about this.
Yeah. Well, that's actually an intriguing story.
It's very intriguing, and that's why I was like, we have to come out here, we have to camp overnight. Could you imagine getting to like 2 o'clock in the morning and just a hand or something? I
can imagine how they felt.
Or seeing somebody.
Yeah.
And then when you look again, they're no longer there, or a big ball of light coming down the path towards you. You said it come down towards where they were, so it was following the trail, like we're pretty much on here.
It's not like it could be the sun either, because the sun doesn't really move.
No, and the sun wouldn't be following the trail all the way down, would it?
No.
So
it wouldn't.
That's the story of where we are tonight.
Right. See, that's an interesting thing for me, that.
But around here, it's all clay. Everything's clay.
Well, that's why it's called a clay pit.
Yeah.
It is. That's why it's always been known as a clay pit.
Yeah. And when I heard the story and how close it is to home, And then speaking to people that I actually know who have actually come out here trying to camp.
Yeah.
Could have just been a bird, to be fair.
Well,
it was just
could have been,
it just come from the woods there, which is a little bit mad.
It could. Man, we've just been saying about animals.
Yeah, I just heard a bird go pip.
Yeah, it could have been, mate.
So, yeah, that's the story of...
That's an intriguing story, that.
Very intriguing, isn't it?
It is for me.
And it is for me.
Yeah.
That's the gentleman.
Right, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That face is familiar.
Is it?
That face is familiar.
She disappeared on February the 9th, 1988, after getting off a bus, just at the pub.
So that'd be in the winter.
Yeah.
Possibly snowing, possibly frosty. And it's supposed to have happened at night time.
Yes. This is it. H disappeared February the 9th, 1988, after getting off a bus 200 yards away from her family home.
Jesus, 200 yards away from home.
So, if the bus stops hadn't changed, the bus stops here, and the house is just down this way.
Back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know where they are.
So, people who spoke to her about it, who know the story, said she walked this way.
Yeah, well, she would have done.
The story doesn't actually say which way she's walked, but it does say her stuff was found coming up the lane.
Right, the thing is...
And then the shovel was found just over here, this side. So the pub landlord discovered at the clay pits and several key pieces of evidence having been found nearby along the Manchester Ship Canal in Hollins Green as well.
Right, well that's...
Yeah, so there's stuff found here, shovel found here, and stuff found further up as well.
Yeah, but that's not even 2 miles away.
No. But that's intriguing, and it's a shame.
Very.
But when I started hearing about the ghost stories,
correct,
that got me more intrigued. Yeah.
Together.
Is it connected? Can't say.
No.
Could something else have happened on here? Possibly.
Yeah. It could have done without actually being known.
It is now 10 o'clock, and it's supposedly going to be raining any time now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get our coffees. They could go chill out for half an hour.
Definitely.
This is just more, just try and chill out, relax.
It is.
And if something happens, something unusual that we can't pinpoint or we can't explain, then that's interesting.
Then we'll grab the... Have you wasted that?
My cup! I kicked my cup over. I've not even noticed. And it's poured away. Honestly, this night is really turning into a disaster.
Oh my days. See, I broke my kettle. My gas has run out. And you take that over.
I didn't even notice till now. And look.
And
look, it's still steaming. And there's a little bit left in it. Look.
And to top it all
I
off,
need a coffee. And I've not even had a fucking coffee.
I've left my food at home.
Yeah, he's left his food, everything. But luckily enough, I've got some food.
Do you know what? I'm not really bothered. I'm here to have a laugh. I'm here to enjoy it, and I'm here to find out what goes on.
Exactly. Well,
I will. But with that being said, folks. Right, okay.
I'm more nervous because we're actually on the trail.
I know.
We don't know if it's...
I know. Hello?
I wasn't a bird that time. I'm going to go do myself a fresh cup of coffee. whilst we're here,
We're going to get a bit of a spirit talky session, are we?
yeah, let's
Okay.
give it a go. Let's just see if anything relevant with
Well,
what
you
we've just
never
been
know.
talking about comes
Yeah.
through. So if there's anybody here, somebody watching us, you want to come forward, come and speak to us, this is your time. There's been a few little weird noises, but
Yeah.
it's hard to determine because you're out here, you're out in the open.
We are. I'm just putting that down to animals, to be honest.
It's woodland
Of course,
behind us.
behind and in front. We're actually surrounded by it at the moment, so...
Inferno.
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 It can be hit and miss sometimes.
You are courageous.
You are courageous.
Well, thank you very much.
So someone I
Take
know,
photo.
take a
Take
photo.
a photo. I mean, I can take a few photos, but...
There's been a few people that I know who have been out here camping, fishing.
Threat.
Threat.
One of them's seen a hand coming down the outside of his tent when he was trying to camp out here. Was that you?
There's no point in doing that over there, is there?
Taking a couple of photos,
Yeah,
like you asked.
I'm going to try.
Where would you like us to take a photo of? Can I ask who we're speaking to? If that is you speaking to us.
You saw me.
You saw me.
I wonder. I don't remember seeing anything or anybody on the way in, but...
No? Well, apart from that one car.
Yeah, the one that was parked up.
Yeah. Other than that, and that was no ghost.
No, was it?
That was somebody sat in the car.
Well, we know that for a fact, don't we? Well, I'm just...
Where did I see you? Or where did Ming see you? Or was it on a picture?
You are scared.
You were scared. I'm not scared.
No. I can't see anything on these pictures, mate.
No, all that is what you're seeing there
Yeah,
on
that's
those
just
pictures.
light.
It's just the glare off the
Yeah.
light.
That's all that is. Yeah, just so that you're aware, folks, look. There's nothing on there.
No. Can you come and show you?
Candles.
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 Unfortunately, I've got no candles with us here tonight.
It's us.
It's us.
It's
Candles,
us.
it's us. Are you going to show yourself to us? You're going to walk down the lake. Manifest yourself as a big ball, like an orb. A big ball of light.
Big ball or whatever. If we would do it, that'd be great.
Come and make yourself
Curtains
present.
burned.
Curtains burned.
Yeah.
Agree.
Agree. Agree.
Well, we could do, yeah. Well,
Can you tell us who you are? Tell us your name. Someone there then?
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest, mate.
They've even got my torch with me. It's in my
Oh.
bag. It's in my bag.
It's in your bag.
Well, I've turned that
Mine's
off.
over there.
I've turned that off.
Yeah.
It's a bit of hit and miss that.
It was a bit.
Wasn't it? Just,
Yeah. Well,
it's just
I mean-
all over the place. But it's always good to just give it a go, just to see if anything comes through.
you can try it.
What's more interesting than what on that was, I thought I heard something over there.
See-
And then I thought I heard a little voice, maybe. How far? I don't even know how far away the lane is from here. Because it could have been somebody walking up the lane, to be fair.
It could have been. The problem is with that is that we're not really that close to the main road going
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, very true.
Now,
I could have sworn I heard something, and then I heard a very, very faint. It wasn't like a whisper, it was just like somebody spoke, maybe like spoke to the dog or something.
right, okay. See, I thought I heard a tut-tut, but that could have been that could have been car tyres going over a hole or something like that.
Well, yes, you
But-
can hear. Hear
See
the cars
that-
going
yeah,
past.
I can hear them. Yeah.
Well, if you are out here, you want to try and scare us out, do what you done to one of my friends. Come up to the tent, rub your hands down the tent, unzip the tent. Anything. I do think on that note, I'm going to retreat into the tent for a little bit because
Yeah,
it is
a bit
getting
nippy
nippy
now,
out
isn't
here, isn't it?
I know. I'm beginning to shake, to be honest. I'm getting that cold now.
And do you know what's mad? So tonight, we were coming out here to do a bit of a paranormal investigation anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah? But what have I been saying for the past 2 days? We'll go out, it's going to be thunder and lightning, it's going to be storming, it's going to be
Yeah,
raining.
but look at it this
Yeah.
morning. Well, early on this afternoon.
Yeah. So it rained, it thundered, we got here,
The
it
lightning.
absolutely pelted it down,
Battered it down, it hammered it down
Yeah.
before. As
We've
they'll
got
say
it.
anyway.
set up, and it said, oh, it's going to be raining from 10 o'clock.
And there's nothing.
It's 11 o'clock now.
And we've had nothing.
There's a clear sky.
skies. The moon's out.
I got a good shot of the moon.
Yeah.
So I
Well-
think the rain is non-existent tonight.
Well, I don't know.
Oh
Because-
wait. It says here now, rain possible. At 11 o'clock. 49% rain for an hour.
Right, okay, so we've got
Rain
half a chance.
possible around 11:15.
Right, so we've got half a chance of it happening. And
Yeah.
now it's gone down to 10 degrees.
Yeah, 10 degrees now, and it's going to be 10 degrees till around about 3.
And then it'll
Then it'll
start
go to
warming
11,
up
and
again.
then it'll start warming
Yeah.
up. But yeah, I
Right.
think it's time. We've done
Yeah.
a little bit. We're trying to do it the old-fashioned way, trying to listen, see if we can hear anything.
Well, that's the whole point,
And
isn't it?
the people who've been out here haven't been using devices or
No, they
anything like
haven't.
that. They've just seen stuff with their own eyes,
Mm.
whilst they're not paying attention for anything like that, because that's not what they were here for. Two were here to camp, non-believers, just
Right.
camping,
So
enjoying their
basically-
evening. The other one was here fishing.
Yeah. So
And he was
basically,
there just
they
for
wasn't
fishing.
here doing any paranormal,
No.
any investigation or anything like that. They were just getting on with their lives.
Yeah,
And it happened.
exactly that.
So there's a possibility if we just got
Relax.
on with the camping,
Yeah,
ignore the process of an investigation or a ghost hunt or whatever, then there's a possibility that something may happen.
there's a possibility, but that possibility could be
It's-
very, very low.
Yeah, it could be.
So-
It doesn't matter on any occasion, does it? The possibility of getting any paranormal activity
Yep.
is always low,
That's it.
wherever you are. But
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think it's time to
Yeah, it's
retreat
time
into
to-
the tent for a bit.
going to the tents for a bit, feet up.
And,
I'm going to read a little bit of my book, I think. Right, now it's time to get my boots off and think and have a quick read of True Hauntings. Looks like an interesting book. I do have to say, so far it has been an interesting night. It's been a fun night more than anything. Can't really say we've heard much. Just that one thing just over there. Well, it could be anything, to be fair. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish my coffee, read my book, and relax for a little bit. Right, finished my coffee now, and I think I'm going to try and get an hour's sleep or so. So, lights out for a bit. I'll see you soon. Right, I am getting hungry now. So, I've got myself a little mug shot. A little tomato and herb pasta, the original one. So, I think it's time for a little snack. Wait for the kettle to boil. Then it's time to get stuck in to mugshot. I wait to have some of this. I'm absolutely starving. I've not had one of these for at least 5-6 years. That is what I needed. Right, I'm going to go and enjoy this. Right, so after having my food, I decided to have a little lie down, just chill out. Yeah, I think I chilled out a little bit too much because it's now 5 o'clock in the morning. Got the kettle going, doing me and Ming a quick cup of coffee. Oh, get me out on for a minute actually. It is nippy. I think the last time I seen was about 2 o'clock. It's now literally 5 o'clock in the morning. Nothing too extreme. The fact that I've had 3 hours sleep, it shows how peaceful it's actually been. Thunderstorm wise, not a thunderstorm in sight. The sky is actually clear, you can see the stars. Not a drop of rain. But it's been an interesting night. Been a good camp so far. So kettle's just about to boil. Do our coffees and then go get some fresh air, sit outside and drink it I think. There we go. It's coffee time. Alright, let's go take a quick walk around this place. It has got a spooky vibe to it. But there was a moment just over there at camp, just having my coffee, and a bird come flying over. But right, the way it happened is I'm sat at the chair. It's pitch black in front of me, and all I can hear is this bird, like, doing that quacking noise, coming down the footpath towards me at eye level. And I absolutely cacked my pants because I thought there's some sort of evil entity thing coming towards me. It's just how it felt. My ass was going bloop, 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 bloop. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go for a walk down here. Let's have a look around. Yeah, I'm just looking at the floor. It's like 8 degrees, 9 degrees now. So it is a little bit chilly. Look at this. And watch this as we walk around here. The sun will be coming up very, very soon. But yeah, as I was saying to Ming, not had a feeling like the others who told me the story about it. Not tonight, maybe it could be the wrong night. Well, you're not going to get it every single time you come out to these places. This is why, again, I enjoy to do the overnight camps, because we've spent a good 10 hours. By the time we leave, we've spent a good 10, 11 hours out here. It's just so refreshing as well. I'm just looking here, look at this. This has got a creepy vibe to it. I know on the camera it looks like it's super light. Well, that's just because of the lens, but it is actually pretty dark. I should have brought the GoPro to compare the two. Look at this here. Well, we've got a lot of flat land around this side. What's that? Oh, must be a duck or something on the water. Here's one of the lakes that I was on about last night. So this is just one of the small lakes that they have. Ponds. They're ponds, aren't they? So this is one of the little ponds. There's a duck or something in there. I can hear it. I know I'm not losing my marbles. I can hear something in that little bit of woodland. I just thought, come for a walk out. And a few of you have asked for us to do investigations, quiet investigations. Oh, with the camps, that's how they're pretty much going to be. Yes, I used the spirit talker earlier on. Only used it for about 5 minutes though. Other than that, we've just been sat, having a laugh, having a joke, listening. We heard something that was unexplainable, in my opinion, earlier. But it didn't last long. It just sounded like somebody was walking. Then I heard talking. I'm putting that down to somebody probably walking past on the lane, who may be talking on the phone or talking to the dog as they're walking down, and that's what we've heard. I can see why you can get creeped out here though. You can see why. Especially if you see something that's unusual, like somebody walking down the steps and then stood at the other side of the lake watching you. Now when you ask them, they're okay. And you lean down to get your torch and they disappear. Now that would spook anybody out. But anyway, enough of that. I'm just looking here. See this? This is where the old trail used to be. It used to have a trail that used to come this way around. You can see the decking, well overgrown. I wanted to get up there and have a look. How cool does that look though? Creepy as hell that. But yeah, just where I'm pointing the torch, that is where we come in last night, up that side. Or the other way around this way. But it has been an interesting camp. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back. I've got a bit of coffee left, so I'm going to go finish this coffee, wait for the sun to come up. Jesus Christ, it scared the life out of me, look at them. Somebody's dragging the arse end of the car there then. That's what that sounds like. But yeah, I'm going to go back, finish my coffee off, wait for the sun to come up. What do you reckon? What do you think of it? Have you enjoyed it? If you have, leave a comment down below. And if you do enjoy these videos, hype the video as well. weird saying hype. It's one of YouTube's new features that helps YouTube recognise content creators and the audience, so they know that people are enjoying the video. Right, so that's everything packed up, ready to head off home now. What an interesting night it's been. Not much happened paranormal wise, a little bit gutted on it because I did want to see this woman who's been seen coming down the lake, the big ball, the big orb, orangey, reddy coloured orb that people have seen out here. But it's still been an interesting one. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments section. Did you enjoy it? If you have, please smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, turn on post notifications. And can I just ask everybody just to hype the video after this. The more hypes the video gets, the more YouTube will push the video out. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the channel members and everybody who tunes in every single week. I do appreciate each and every single one of you.